Hey, welcome to Toribash Takeover. This is Dr. Hacks, and today I'm going to announce who won the Clan League Finals and Bronze Cup. So if you didn't know, Clan League has been going on for quite some time now, a couple of months, and now we are at the verdict. How did every of the four clans left do? If you don't know, it was RelaxAll from the top bracket versus TGS from the bottom bracket in the finals, and Vector from the top bracket versus Alpha in the bottom bracket for third place. So, how we all do? Let's go into the third place first. First, Alpha played Vector, and Alpha did a lot better this time around because they had confidence coming into the match. I, in particular, practiced a lot of dueling beforehand so that I wouldn't feel so nervous when playing in such a high-stake game. And it really paid off because I'm personally proud of my own performance, but we haven't won Wushu in a while, which is interesting because we're a Wushu clan. But we won 3-1 Wushu. It went on to be a pretty standard match. The game was decided at 13-5, and then we went on to play the ancillary matches, even though it didn't matter at that point. I guess the final score was like 15-10. So Alpha beats Vector, and Alpha claims the third place trophy. Who won between RelaxAll and TGS? TGS destroyed them. There's no other way to put it. TGS won 13-3, and now they're still deciding like the rest of the games. But the score was over when it was 13-3. At 13-2, RelaxAll the clan rage quit from the room, and the only people that were left were Edits, and then K6 Van Muse, aka Captain Shiny, and Ziba, or Xiba, or whatever, came back in just to like apologize and finish up the games. So really disappointing for a finals that it wasn't even kind of close. So what's my take? What's my analysis? Why did this happen? It's something that we've all been talking about for a while time. Strength of schedule, the brackets, and it's not RelaxAll's fault for how the event was organized, but the fact of the matter is there were not a lot of high competitive clans in the top bracket. And so what that means is the best clans that were in the bottom bracket are going to beat themselves up to death and eliminate some of the best clans pretty early. Meanwhile, top bracket clans, you had a lot more leniency in terms of how many wins you had to have and against what quality opponents in order to get to the finals. So when we got to the finals, it was a mismatch. TGS and RelaxAll shouldn't have been fighting in the finals. It should have been a much closer fight between TGS and the second best clan, whoever you may think that be, whether that be RelaxAll or Urban, or maybe you have another option. But despite that, the matches were won by the bottom bracket in the third place and the first place, so that's kind of telling. I don't want to harp too much on clans that got to where they are in the top bracket for not being good clans or anything like that. That's not fair to them at all because it's not their fault how it was organized. But taking Vector, for example, they won a buttload of wins by disqualification alone, which is like, it's disappointing that it had to be set up this way. It was set up by, I believe, time zones, and that's great and all because it's supposed to make matching two teams pretty easier, if that makes any sense. Like if two teams are in the East Coast, then they'll play each other more than likely until we get to the finals and there's just a gigantic discrepancy in time zones. But end of the day, it's disappointing that the finals wasn't close, but now we have something to look forward to. You have TGS, the first unofficial clan to have won Clan League, and they're a very new clan. They haven't been, they've only been around for a little bit longer than Clan League even existed. So we've got a very high competitive clan there. In terms of the future for the other clans, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I just think that this is a very exciting time, so congratulations from everyone that participated in Clan League. I think we can safely say that the clan that had the ability to win when it counted won Clan League. I would say TGS at the moment is the most active competitive clan out there. So, despite who got second or who got third or whatever, the best man won for this year. So, in terms of order, uh, because of Clan League and how it works, TGS takes place 1, RelaxAll takes place 2, Alpha takes place 3. And that's what happened during Clan League, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Clan League throughout its entirety, and let's make sure Toribash takes over.